numbers behind the G will keep on proliferating. We have G2, G3, G10, G7, G8, G20, G30. Some of those are totally unrelated. You may not be able to check it until you go to the internet. The combination will vary from time to time because there are two broad economic trends I see in the world. One is globalization, that from trade to manufacturing to services to capital to people, the world is getting closer and closer to each other because of technology, because of economic benefits. But on the other hand, we are also moving away from what we used to be in the last 50 years or so, or the post-war era, where one superpower dominates. It is a polarization, or to some extent is diversification in the political as well as economic scene. So you see a lot more different Gs coming up, that people will match each other. I agree with Professor's argument that China doesn't seem to have many allies. And to be honest, that there's probably not too many allies in this world if you watch what is being leaked out in the WikiLeaks recently. Allies changes. As well as the world moves faster and faster and closer to each other, this kind of coalitions, allies, will even change faster than before. That is where the risk comes from. It's hard to imagine a high-speed moving world, rapidly growing, hopefully, but also highly imbalanced or uneven development, will continue without too many conflicts. So we're living in a world actually getting more conflicts to come, more different allies to come. We just have to live with it because technology brings us there, and our economic development has come to the stage that this is something. Not until probably 50 years, 100 years later from now, that the world get more closer to each other as well as more similar to each other. We probably speak only one language by then. We only eat probably one kind of good food and dress almost the same. Then you may have some sort of uniformity. Some people always use the Chinese history as an analogy. Back in the about 1,500 BC, there's about 500 years in China where more than 100 different small states have been fighting each other. And they start from having one united common ruler, sounds like a United Nations, but everybody only pays lip service. But then after this common ruler have their service value totally exploited, people just start fighting and eating each other. And that takes about 500 years until Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor, who managed to reunite the whole kingdom together and make it a new place. It is a very painful process, to be honest. I don't think that what you see now is what we have so far. I don't predict a world war, but there will be a lot more conflict in the process. And Asia will definitely be one of the focus because we have so many hotspots here. Mm-hmm. So nothing is easy and peaceful.